Never really knew I was gonna become pro in any video game. I always knew I was above average in most games that I played. Always had a kind of like a feeling that I could go pro, just never really knew how to. And then Nick happened, and he kind of paved the roadmap for me, you know?
I mean, I had an idea that I was leaving G2 like after the Sweden LAN. I didn't really have a specific team in mind or really a plan set forth, I guess. I just knew that I needed a different change of scenery. And so I feel like just one thing led to another, and it was all just vibes and ranked. So it just seemed right in the moment.
As far as like the previous team I was on, 100 Thieves, obviously, didn't end pretty well. We actually, finished dead last at the last LAN I went to. So after we split up, obviously I was just kind of playing CC, just kind of fielding some options. Voltic asked me if I wanted to join Tripods in CC for the next split. Then obviously, yeah, now we're here.
Keep an eye on what the Tripods can do here.
Tripods is a team that has I think, a chip on their shoulder as well. Yeah. They get a lot of either positive or negative trash talk. There's not a lot of in between. And I think that what Tripods wants to prove is that no, stop talking about us like we aren't and don't belong here and aren't here to play.
The original team of the Tripods, can you talk about that and how the team was formed, how the name came about?
It was me and Nick, found me in ranked. We wanted to compete. We wanted to just give it a go, have some fun. There was a few different trial and errors, and then came Luda. With Luda, we went all the way through Challenger Circuit, and wanted to make it Pro League with him. Shout out Big Lou. Yeah, so going into Pro League, we made a big adjustment as a team. We decided to part ways with Luda. We didn't mesh well together. Like, as humans, like outside the game, we didn't connect. And I think that was the biggest thing we were looking for in a teammate. Split one at Pro League, we had decided to pick up Gent. We had been playing with Gent a lot on the side, like in ranked. Not in any tournaments or anything, but we played a lot with him. We had a lot of fun with Gent. He was our boy. So when we had the opportunity to snatch him up, he was our first option. He was a shooter. He had experience.
I mean, I had an idea that I was leaving G2 like after the Sweden LAN. I didn't really have a specific team in mind or really a plan set forth, I guess. I just knew that I needed a different change of scenery. And so I feel like just one thing led to another. And like Deed said, it was all just vibes and ranked. So it just seemed right in the moment.
Where's the last one?
She flew up. It's advantage. She's the bird.
What the f?
I think the first year of Pro League with the pods, it was an experience. I mean,
going into Pro League, we didn't have a big expectation of like making LAN or winning a LAN or anything like that. Honestly, us making a Pro League was a surprise. When we actually started playing together, we particularly weren't bad at fighting. I think we were one of the better fighting teams at the time. I think our biggest struggle was just macro, the part where like we couldn't find ourselves in good spots. We could 3v3 most teams and win our fight. It's just getting to a good spot. Like if we could kill a team but we die to the whole lobby, what does it all matter? That was our problem a lot of games. Play one Pro League, it wasn't anything great. Us making it was an accomplishment in itself, and we ended up finishing like 22nd overall. So we didn't get kicked from Pro League, but it wasn't anything that we were like too proud of.
What changed? And how did the roles change in Split 2?
So after Split 1, we all like had hopped in multiple calls together, and we figured we wanted to try something different. Something wasn't working. Gent had the knowledge, but he had almost to take a step back in terms of like skill, because IGLing on top of being a shooter and a fragger, it's a hard thing to do. Not a lot of players can do it.
You're good. Just use target to rotate back. Keep going up the ramp. Maybe now CSM finish. I don't know.
Right where?
I think that they have control on the high. Wait, they have. Chill. Come back.
I did try out as the IGL at first. Obviously, that didn't work out. I think it's just my personality, or maybe just like my form of communication didn't really work out well for like being an IGL. And Nick's obviously a better communicator, more assertive, and knows exactly what plan he wants to do with.
Did you feel like there was a big change in like the team dynamic after Nick stepped in as the IGL?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I think he just knew what he wanted to do.
So going into Split 2, we decided Nick was going to be IGL, Jen was going to step back more into the fragger role, and we were just going to try it. Bar was set a little bit higher, I think. we wanted to do better than we did in split one. We all had experience at this point, you know. That was my rookie season, you know, it was done with. We were ready to actually try to make a land, you know, jump up the leaderboard a little bit compared to last season.
Tripods just getting their reps and finding themselves within the top 10 here.
But Tripods, they're here to clean it all up.
IGL going on for Nick Merckx right now as he's trying to find his voice when it comes to leading the Tripods.
He's able to pick off any of these players. NRG going down.
And it might be Tripods who have the best range on this. It looks like Dark Zero have decided his second place here with some KP, which leaves the door open for Tripods to move in and clean up in this final moment. Tripods are your champions. They will take home game number 1 here, and that is their first ever win in the Apex Legends Global Series Pro League.
The IGLing from Nick was pretty good overall. It was, again, just a lot of stupid mistakes that's always held us back. And if that would be, you know, somebody going too far off on their own, us not reading a zone correctly, us splitting up when we said, you know, we need to stick together or something, us not watching our back. There was a lot of stupid things that held us back. Unfortunately, in split 2, we wind up finishing just around the same spot that we did in split 1, around like 22nd, 23rd place. And that, I can honestly say, was a disappointment. Going into split 2, again, the goal was progression. Vibes, number 1, but progression at the end of the day. Gent coming from G2, you know, just coming off a LAN, you know, the guy's one of the best players in the game. He took a huge step back in his career, and that kind of sucked to see, you know, going after split 2 ended.
A duo in the game, so.
Oh my God! Keep watching, guys. Yeah, we can't let people walk up right. Honestly, we need 2 on the right. Yeah. You hold with him.
I'll play right here.
Yeah, I see people on left.
PSQ week number 4, you know, that's the weekend a lot of people remember. Deed said before, it felt like it was the time that you kind of like knew Nick was going to be leaving the Tripods.
I remember the tournament now, and I remember the last game exactly. It was in Geyser, in the back building. We thought we had God Spot. We did. And then we got 8, and coming out of tunnel, we knew that's like the only spot we had to watch to worry about. We f***ed that up, and just seeing the leaderboard at the end by 1 point. If Nick finishes mag or if he thirsted that guy on the floor, I remember repeating the VOD back and forth, and 1 point. That's all we needed.
Yeah.
We got second. They got it by 1 point.
Are you serious?
Yeah, swear to God.
Oh my God.
The Tripods will be parting ways with Nick Merckx, and Nick is moving on from Apex entirely, and it doesn't seem like that passion is simply there anymore. Their coach Voltic also came out to say riding with Gent and Deeds for Challenger Circuit still.
Yeah, look, love G&D, great teammates, even greater people, man. Like little brothers to me. I'll always be around if they need anything. They all know that. You guys know that. My life and the things that are going on, like in the game, outside the game, like there's just a lot more on the agenda. The podcast, there's things that I want to start doing, and there's just not enough time to do those things when we're scrimming 4 or 5 days a week. We're playing tournaments on Saturdays and Sundays. When you're full swing in competitive Apex, you're full swing.
My career started by being a random that Nick solo queued into and deciding to invite. So this one, I'll be lying to you guys if I said this one didn't sting a little bit.
You know, you guys obviously part ways with Nick. What were you guys looking for in a player? What type of IGL were you looking for, and how did Onmuu come up?
Down Onmuu, the only one alive right now. Taking some shots. He does. He gets the knock. It's gonna be a 1v1. The Seer versus the Watson. Who's gonna come out on top? The Wisely with the Havoc. On the team wins the game. They're gonna get the rest. And Onmuu going big, baby.
I mean, previous experience, I've played Apex since pretty much the get-go, right off day 1. I remember actually I was going to college at the time. I literally woke up from a nap at around 6 p.m. to one of my friends telling me to jump on this game. Never heard of it. He told me it was a BR, and I was like, yeah, BRs are terrible, dude. Why would I want to play that? And yeah, now we're here.
2 bullets. 2 bullets.
Oh, 9, but it's also Randy on his back off the other one as well.
To reload both guns.
Oh my God.
On the fence.
Nice. think we're just looking for an experienced IGO. Me and Deeds knew that we have like the ability, mechanical ability to back up whoever can make the right calls, and so we saw Onmuu as a good option, and Voltic actually helped us.
Take off them. They can't go back. Take the right side now. I gotta climb. I'm climbing. Hold. You're way ahead, Deeds. Go left now. Go left. Yeah, so the dynamic honestly felt pretty good. The one thing I wasn't ready for is how much Tripods got grief any single time they got a chance in CC. You'd have people flying in from the woodworks just to land on you and try to contest you or just try to get you out of the game. If you had one game under 6 points, you got 3 teams trying to just fight you because they think you're on the verge of not qualifying, and then you're getting chased around by 2 teams on Tridents on Storm Point. I don't know. CC was a movie.
I got him. Come. Got him. Last one. Crack one. Left another. Yeah, not good.
I cut one. I don't have it.
Crack off it.
Got it.
Crack one. Go for it. Kill one.
Damn,
Back.
Gent.
Got it. Yeah, me.
Bro. Shut the
I got a bad lead.
One shot. Dead. 150 Gent. Dead. But I think we're going to have a very predictable top 8, personally. I think the 8 teams that are going to qualify for Pro League is going to be Edgers. LMAO definitely makes it. I think Temper makes it as well. I think Stallions makes it. CCE does make it. I think DNO is going to make it, which is 6. I think Beat's going to make it, without a doubt. And this is where it gets tough. I think that 8th place spot is a little bit dicey. I'm going to say Tripods for sure. They're entering. Let him in. Play backside if we can.
We have to play ball. Give him up now.
Flash on one. You guys got the get the kill. Nice. Look around. I have not. Play knock. I walk.
Oh, I cracked one.
That's a big game, though.
That's a big game. We needed that. One more big game and we're back in it, boys.
It was 21 points for Tripods. How important could that be in the grand scheme of things? Because that will put them a little bit higher in the leaderboard, or a lot higher actually than what they were, and closer to that top 8. Still a way to go for them yet, but definitely better signs for them. It was a circle that came towards them, so they had to really take advantage of it.
It is the Edgers that are on the other side of the gravity cannon. They are looking at also known as, and NGNL are going to be sharing this building between CCE and Tripods.
AKA are losing players, and Tripod still has a player alive. This is massive. We have got to keep an eye on what the Tripods can do here. Deeds, the last chance, the last remaining player to maybe disrupt things from the high ground of the nut, as everyone now trying to find those just stragglers, those rats that are still alive. But we still have Edges, we still have NGNL, we still have CCE, and AKA have been wiped off the face of the earth. That means Tripods overtake Meat Lovers, and all the remaining teams left.
I'm climbing.
Can't do anything, man. That's not gonna be enough.
No, Hank, it might be. How many did we get? You guys got 13. That's 13, no, 12. That puts us at 50. If me got KP, we don't pass.
8 teams that will make Pro League are gonna consist of this. Edgers are gonna make it. CCE makes Pro League. Weave makes Pro League. NGNL makes Pro League. Stallions makes Pro League. Temper makes Pro League. Board makes Pro League. And Tripods makes Pro League by 1 point over Meat Lovers.
Tripods made it! No way, dude!
And Tripods in 8th by 1. Let's go, Tripods. Let's go.
I think they definitely got KP.
No, they didn't. They didn't refresh.
Oh my god.
We got it! Oh my god! We got
5 games.
Last time it was 1 point off. This time it was 1 point above. Oh my God. This was the most stressful I've ever played in my life. Shout out Gent. Shout out Onmuu. Shout out Voltic, okay? I love them, bro. These are my dogs, right? Now it's back to the real grind, bro. It's probably got some more work to put in. The job ain't finished, all right? Hey, chat. The job ain't fucking finished, dog.
I think all three of us going into Split 2 Pro League, we were all confident we were going to make land.